Hello, everyone. Welcome to Inspiration Tuesday. It's always a pleasure to see you all coming on. I know you are as excited as I am that it is September. It's getting a little cooler, just a little bit here in Texas. It's cooler in the morning and cooler in the evenings. I went walking last night and I thought, oh, this is lovely weather for walking. But it's so good to see you all coming on. I hope you're having good weather where you are. Just something random to say to you. Hello, Brian. Long time don't see. Hello, Seer. Lovely. Hello, Miss Suzanne. Lovely to see you all coming on. So, just a random thing that happened here last night. We were just talking about it in the office. But there was earthquakes in La Mesa, which is East or West Texas, I have no idea. But we felt it here in the Metroplex, and I was just like, I didn't feel a thing. So just something random that happened, but it's feast time, and things happen in feast time, and we just that don't normally happen. And all we can say is it's the signs of the times, right? Earthquakes in diverse places. Well, this is a diverse place for earthquakes. And then I just read that in Tanzania, there is a mountain called the Mountain of God that looks like it's going to erupt at any day now or soon because they're swelling around the mountains. I don't know why I'm saying that today because the theme is the way. And when we started talking about the way, we started talking about that Christ is right from the onset. Let's talk about the foundation of what the way is. And when we talk about the way, we talk about the way, the truth, and the life. But the way is also a person. The truth is also a person. And the life comes from the person, and that is the person of Jesus Christ. He encompasses all of these things and much more. But when we talked about the way, last week we talked about the patterns, the process. This week I want to talk about success. I just hope that you'll follow along with me because my thoughts had changed so much. Yeah, truly a change in the weather, right? My thought pattern had changed so much. In studying this today, I was just I will refresh you as it refreshed me. When you look and talk about success, success can be defined in so many ways, but I chose three main things to define success. A person or a thing that achieves the desired aims, it attains fame and wealth and etc., right? Also, success can be defined as a favorable or a desired outcome. And there's so many things in our lives when we set goals as a master coach and help others in coaching. When you set goals, you help people find their uh, designed achievement or what they're attaining to be and or the desired outcome. And then the third factor is the fact that you have achieved something that you want and have been trying to get to. Oh my gosh. And that last week we talked about perseverance patterns and perseverance. And so perseverance is so much a part of success, and we all measure success differently. I want you to join in the comments with me today and let me know how do you define success? What does success look like for you? Because I know success means different things when you desired and achieved that goal. Some people just get stuck there. They never move from that. They're just like, okay, I've achieved it, it's done. And some build up on top of that. There's a constant thriving, and success for them is always achieving that goal and then moving on. It's a constant climbing of the ladder. And in that climb, sometimes they don't get to enjoy the destination because they've moved on. Hello, Washington. Thank you. Lovely to see you. And so, because they've moved on. But we're going to talk about success. And I hope that I challenge your thinking and you give me some feedback and challenge mine. This is a two-way street today. But when I talk about success, I use Psalms 37. I just pulled highlights rather than going all over the place. I just pulled highlights up because this really spoke to me today as I sat still. So, Psalms 37, verse 3, success for some can be the simple pleasure. Number one, the simple pleasure. Trust in the Lord and do good. So shalt thou dwell in the land, and verily thou shalt be fed. So success can be described as contentment. Thank you, Suzanne. You are on it today. Thank you. Success can be described as just simple pleasure, just knowing that your needs are met, that your everyday requirement is fulfilled, you're fed. So when it talks about fed here, I read it as necessity. All your necessities are met. You lack nothing. And in that lacking of nothing, you've achieved success, right? Then success can be verse 11 from Psalms 37. But the meek shall inherit the earth and shall delight themselves in the abundance of peace. Yes, success is rewarding. Thank you. I like that. Come on. I like that. Success is rewarding. We're going to go into that too. But the meek shall inherit the earth and shall delight themselves in the abundance of peace. That's Psalms 37 and verse 11. We're staying in Psalms 37 today. Because what does that really tell you about inherit the earth? That can tell you about wealth. It can tell you about friendships that you have developed that reflect your success. And when I say friendships that you've developed that reflect your success, your peers. One of the things that I call it the gift to do is to sit in room and sit at the table, not just being in the room, but sit at the table with great leaders. And that's both male and female and successful people of multi-generations. I sit among multi-generational successful people and multicultural too. Forgive me for sipping, my throat's a little dry. And so because of that, I inherit the earth. I inherit their success, their goodness. I inherit their strategies. In the inheritance we're sharing, I'm in their presence and sharing and gleaning from them. So in this case of inheriting the earth, I'm gleaning the resources that are around me. Isn't that good? Isn't that refreshing to hear? Gleaning the resources that are around you. You inherit the earth. There are things that you have to strive to get, and there are things that you sit at the table and you learn and you receive. You inherit that wealth, that wealth of knowledge that you will go away and apply. Success, I want to just drop this in. It's not in my notes. But success is applying the knowledge that you are consistently receiving to produce change. Oh, I like that. I hope somebody write that down for me. Gleaning from the resources around you. Thank you, Suzanne. Yeah, this is what we do. Those of you that are on, we interact. So some of you might not be quick at this interacting, but this is what we do. Success for you, Seer, is achieving something that isn't for myself. Yes, I like that. Again, it's sometimes we think success is all about us, but true success is what you make happen for others. You in the room, I was in a beautiful room this weekend. Those of you that didn't see my post, I'm going to keep talking about it because it was so inspiring. My events are inspiring, my Mega Women events, but going to being invited and sitting at the table with incredible women, hearing from women that have paved the way for where we are headed. And so success is doing something. What did you say, Sia? Success is achieving something that isn't just for myself. Absolutely. And as you inherit the earth, you inherit the resources of the earth. And you don't just inherit it, but you're using the resources. You're using your success. Let's talk about you are using your success to enable others to be successful. One of the rhemas that I got, I think it's 2 years now, and I still, every now and then it comes to me, it's just come to me right now. Are you secure enough to create a space that is creative for other creators to create? Are you secure in who you are? Are you secure in your success? Are you secure in your creativity? That when others come in, even if they create better than you, even if they do things above your standard, they feel safe, and you should let them feel safe. As a leader, I should let you feel safe to create above me, to extend my excellence, to extend my knowledge, to increase my viability in the marketplace or in any environment that I go in. Yes. And so I like that. Success is the knowledge you inherited to bring forth change. I like that because it is so important that you understand. Come on. Yes, success is contagious and empowering. Amen. I hope somebody's going to type in amen. That is, success is contagious and empowering. I love the ladies that are around me and make it personal. The ladies that are around me as a leader know that I love to see excellence, and I love to see excellence in others. I love to bring out the excellence in others. I've been told that I stretch people, and I say I do that because God stretches me. He's been forever stretching me. I've been in this journey, on this journey for over 40 years in the public eye, on the platform, in teaching, in some form of encouraging and uplifting others. And so it's delight. It brings delight in me. And it brings an abundance of peace to watch others rise to their excellence, to rise to their success. As a master coach, those of you that are parents on it, you feel like a master coach. When your child gets an A, you feel like you work to get that A also. It's all inclusive. Everyone is affected by the success of one in their environment, and that's the way it should be. We should be celebrating each other's success. That's the way. Do you hear that? That wasn't even written down. That's the way it should be. The way of success is enabling others, empowering others, imparting to others, celebrating. Oh my gosh, the way of success is celebrating. Nobody said that, right? Somebody just suggests, I think you said just something else I said. But the way of success is celebrating others, not just yourself, but celebrating others. Create the space for others to feel free to create in, and then you celebrate each other. The third one I want to give you, how am I doing for time? I've got it moved up. Yeah, doing good for time. Another one I've said is success is a character. Success is part of your character. And this comes from Psalms 37 and verse 16. A little that a righteous man has is better than the riches of many wicked. Thank you. Success is celebrating others. Thank you, my love. It is so important that you make success part of your character. If you're evil and you get success, you will do evil with that success. If you are a good person and you become successful, you become great, you will empower others to be great. It's what's in you. And this is the thing that's happening right now. We are in a place, thank you, Ms. Suzanne, we're in a place where we can see, it's actually 37, that Psalms 37, verse 16. So just correct that for me. Psalms 37, verse 16. Make success part of your yes. I'm glad you're highlighting that. So again, it's Psalms 37 and verse 16. A little that a righteous man hath is better than the riches of many wicked. There's a scripture says God adds riches without sorrow. And you can understand that he's doing that because it lets you believe in the God who gives you the power to get wealth. Oh, that broke that down. He gives you the power to get wealth. And so it's just, thank you, Mrs. Zab. And so it's just so important that you understand that in the development of the way, there's so many things that are layers in your life. Look at this as the layers in your life. Look at this as the formula for success, that no matter what your vocabulary of success is, it aligns with these few. These are just a few of the principles. I'm not even highlighting 7 principles. I'm just giving you a few principles that you can see as building blocks in your life because of where we're headed, because of what God is going to do with us in our future, for our future. And he's preparing us to be fully grounded in everything that he puts in our hands. The last one I want to give you is success brings your faith into check. Oh, success brings your faith into check. And it's still Psalms 37, but it's verse 23. The steps of a good man are ordered by God, and he delighteth in his way. Success will open up opportunities to you. Success will bring you I love this phrase, success will bring you to new tables, oh, Crystal, hello, my love. Oh, let me behave myself. Okay, success will bring you into new opportunities. It will open up doors for you. Success will make you sit in high places. Success will make you enjoy wealthy pleasures that you wouldn't normally have. But how do you keep that in check? How do you bring that character and your faith into check? The steps of a good man. Everything that you have, God has ordered it for you. When you look at success as all that I've done, or you look at success as this is what God has opened up to me, it keeps you balanced. It keeps you grounded. It keeps you in the abundance of peace. If you're always striving, we know people that are always striving. Hello, Miss Sheila, you made it. We know people that are always striving for success. They're always talking too much, doing too much, and want to be affirmed or acknowledge the whole journey. You've got to be confident. You've got to be confident in yourself to know that your success gives you simple pleasures. Look for the simple pleasures, right? Success is working diligently. Last week we talked about perseverance and the patterns. This week we're talking about the working of diligence. Success is part of your character. You've got to develop a character that when things are bad, you still have the perseverance. They're still working diligently. When you get to that height of success, you've got the character because you've got faith. Listen, today people want to acknowledge their success with and leave out their faith. It's your faith in God. And when you talk about your faith in God, it's not just working diligently, it's praying and working, right? One of my phrases sometimes is you don't know whether you're doing things in fear or blind courage or just reckless. But you just know that at some point God is going to show up. Sometimes we have to start out in fear. We have to take that first leap, that first step into nothingness. And nothing is going right, but you still persevere. You still press on because He's put this faith, this courage within you. He's put this unwavering assurance that things are going to change as you walk it through. Come on, somebody. Yes, praying and working. Yes, it is very true. And so I just hope that as we talk about the way this month, that you will stay encouraged about it, that you will go back and look at these Inspiration Tuesdays and let it encourage you. There's so many things that God is doing in your life. There's so many ways that He's moving you forward. And I pray that you will just continue to hear Him, listen carefully, and understand what it is that He is saying and doing through you. Walking it through. Absolutely. There is a walking it through. And I know that He will absolutely comfort you, because the last one that I said, success brings your faith into check. Verse 23, the steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord, and He delighteth in His way. There's sometimes you're going through things, let's be honest, and you're not sure what the way is, what the outcome's going to be. It doesn't look like the end. But when you've come through it and you look back, sometimes you say, I never expected this end. I never expected this form of success. I never expected this height of success walking through this process. But it took faith. It took courage. It took diligence. It took sometimes just asking God for a peace, His shalom in the midst of the chaos to get you through. But whatever the journey is, thank you. It's always a timely word, right, Brian? Whatever the journey is, remember that there is a way, and there is a way of success. And this is just a few highlights to keep you encouraged, to keep you fortified in your mind and in your thoughts, and to let you be ready for the rooms, for the opportunities, for the doors that are going to swing open for you to walk through and be steadfast in what God is doing with you. I like that. And be steadfast, unmovable, unshakable. Sometimes the things that are around you want to tell you it's not going to happen. But faith says, hold on. Faith says, keep walking it through. basis. Keep working and decreeing and declaring. Keep praying. Keep worshiping. Most importantly, keep sowing. Sow that seed. What God has put in your hands when He is sometimes. I'm in this stage right now. I'm back to the stage again where it's unusual seeds. Maybe it's because it's feast time, but this is what God's doing with me personally. Maybe it's because it's feast time and I know something's getting ready to break. We're coming into conference time. So I'm sowing seeds in unusual places because I'm expecting. I'm in expectancy. I don't know where it's going to come from, but I'm in expectancy because there is a way of success, and let's learn to lean on God and trust God to bring it to pass. Thank you for joining me here for Inspiration Tuesday. I want to remind you that this coming Thursday is the Infinity Center, our church online that you should be tuning into. Every Monday morning is the Mega Women's Show. And so I bring you these amazing ladies with their stories of entrepreneurship, the stories of struggle. You're going to, it's coming up to Cancer Month, so it's going to be ladies talking about their struggle and their successes, just to keep you encouraged and motivated for what God has for you. And then do my annual 5K. Those of you say, Dr. Marina, I don't run, I don't walk. That's fine. See the post online and donate because it goes to cancer research. I'm a big component and ambassador for that because I've lost family members to that. I've lost close friends, watching them struggle with the loss of their family members. So every one of us has known somebody that has been touched, overcome, or died from breast cancer. But I'm so thankful that I can highlight that. So ladies, that we take care of ourselves, men, that you get on the case of your ladies to make sure that they take care of themselves, because early detection is the best. So that's going to be October the 5th. I'm doing it virtually because wherever I am in the United States, I will be walking virtually with my T-shirt, my pins to represent my family members. But you can do it where you are, or you can donate. So all the details are there. And my goodness, November the 5th to the 7th to the 9th. Get it right, Dr. Marina. November the 7th to the 9th is Infinity 2024 here in Dallas, Momentum. And so all the details are all over our social media. You need to register. You need to be here because you know there's a shift that is taking place. You know the landscape is moving, both politically, both spiritually, both financially. And come and hear the revelatory word that God will speak for your next, for your moves of 2025. God bless you. Thank you for joining me. I love you as always. Lovely to see some new faces coming on. And thank you once again for being here, upholding me, strengthening me, loving me. And I love you right back. Bless you. Infinity 2024 Momentum. As you know, the landscape has shifted. Faith is being tested, and your spiritual walk is being challenged. You need to be with us here in Dallas to receive revelation and instruction for this next season. We are in an unprecedented time, and you need the understanding of what God is saying and doing. So see you in Dallas, November the 7th to the 9th for Momentum.